Hi everybody, it's British Primrose ASMR, and today I'm going to be showing you my tea collection and also going to be making a cup of tea, which I shall be doing in just a moment. I'm going to get started with showing you all my tea because there's quite a lot there. So we'll get started with some normal tea, I think. So I drink tea a lot, probably about 6 or 7 or more times a day. I used to drink a lot more, but I cut down on it a lot. This is what I usually drink with normal tea, and that's the Tetley Extra Strong. I do actually prefer decaffeinated, but I went opposite this time and got the Extra Strong. So basically it says about Tetley. In 1837, two brothers decided to stir up the tea industry by horse, really. Each morning for 19 years, Joseph and Edward Tetley loaded a pack horse with their finest tea and pedalled until the Yorkshire sunset. How did they and the horse do it for so long? We have no idea. Finally, they set up the shop in London. The horse was gone, but the Tetley spirit remained. 1 part pragmatic attitude, an equal measure of working class roots, and a generous spoonful of its stiff upper lip. There you have it, an almost 200-ish year history we're quite proud of. So it's black tea, and it's not that expensive. I think this was $4 Australian dollars. I think this is the one we're going to use to brew the tea. There's 100 bags, and it's rainforest certified. That's basically what it looks like inside. I'm trying to get it on both sides. I actually just thought that I would do this video today. I haven't really set out what I wanted to say or do, so I apologise if I ramble or this is a terrible video. I thought it might make some nice noises, I guess. So, this is the tea bag. So it comes with a little string, which is great. So on the back, which I thought was really strange, they have some strange sayings on the back. So this one says, "I've left you temporarily, stay strong like this tea." So I don't know if you can see that. I don't think, there we go. Hopefully you can see that. There's so many teas around the world, and they're all so lovely. There's not really been a tea that I haven't liked, except for one, which I'll show you in a minute. I could drink it, but I prefer not to. Oh, I hope that sounds nice. Okay. Before I pop that in there, I'll show you the cup that I use. This one here, it's my favourite cup, and it's super big. So when I say that I drink a lot of tea and I only drink 7 or so cups a day, that's about 2 cups in there. So I think we can double that. it's amazing when you think about it. So basically, I had one of these previously, and my brother broke it, and I was quite sad because I just randomly got this in a place and they only had one of them left. But then I went out a couple of years later and they had the cup there, so I bought it. This was about, I think, like $25. It's a Robert Gordon one, so if you live in Australia you can probably get this, or if you live in other countries I'm sure they have these online somewhere. But it's got a little cock. I didn't say that. A rooster, sorry. It's got a rooster inside. I beg your pardon. And it's also got the bed on back too. So I've already brewed the kettle. Hopefully it's not gone too cold. So we're going to pop that in there, and I've forgotten my spoon, so I'm going to have to just wing it. So pop that in there. Usually when the kettle's boiled, I like it to calm down a little bit, because I feel if it's still bubbling, it's rushing the process, if that makes sense. I feel that when it's done, it's fine. So we're going to let that brew for a little bit. Just twirl it around just a little bit. And put that down there. I'm not very organised today, I'm sorry. The next thing I'm going to show you is the tea that I wasn't too keen on, but it was okay. It's called Higher Living, and it's their evening tea. So it's organic herb infusion. It's naturally caffeine free, so it's got natural things in it. So, and it's actually UK owned, so if you live in Britain you can probably get these as well. So the ingredients are lemon balm, there's 35% in there, there's fennel, which not a lot of people like because that's a sort of aniseed taste, which I don't really like. That's sort of like they do with chai lattes. Sometimes when I go out, they'll make a really nice chai latte, and then you go to another place and they do like an aniseed chai latte and it completely ruins it for me. But aniseed is actually like a licorice sort of taste. It's actually really good for you. There's lime tree in it, peppermint and lavender and chamomile. So I like the packaging. I think the packaging is very pretty. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any more of these left, but they do have. Do we have any left? So this is by the same company. I'm definitely not keen on these ones either. And that's so this is what the packet looks like. Obviously these ones would be blue and these ones have got an orange package. And that's the cinnamon organic herb infusion. And same again, the ingredients are cinnamon, fennel, licorice, orange peel, lemon peel and ginger. I feel like these are really nice to have at night time though, because you're calming your body down, and sometimes it's so hard to sleep at night time that you just want, something really nice. And obviously if you don't like tea, you can go with coffee. I have coffee here that I want to show you, which is what we use. They smell smells so nice as well. If you could smell this, it smells like Christmas. Which is why the blanket that I have over there, if you're wondering why there's like a huge blanket type thing over there, I'm doing, it's got all my Christmas stuff up there, and I'm starting to put Christmas stuff up this week at some point. So I'll probably do like a sort of festive Christmassy video as well. And then obviously our little kitty cat's there. And she's fast asleep. She's been out nearly all morning, and we've just gone past midday. Okay. We've also like decorated a box of this as well, which I think is really nice. I'm hoping these are making some nice sounds. So we'll put that here. Then we'll go to another Tetley brand now, and that is the natural green tea. It's obviously naturally rich in antioxidants, so it's 100% green tea, and there's a few of these left. So I love these little packages, they're a lot easier. There's also packaging, I don't have them here. Oh, actually yes I do. Actually I'll show you that packaging when I come to it. That's green tea as well. Typically I used to drink green tea quite a lot because it's very good and it's healthy for losing weight as well. But I recently found out that green tea actually strips iron out of your body, and I absorb iron very poorly, so I've kind of gone off green tea for a little bit, but I will have one every once in a while, but not as much as I used to. So it comes with really nice packaging too. Now with the other one that I just talked to you about, I'm going to pop that there, which is they're not all Tetley. So this is 100% steamed green, pure and natural pyramid tea infuses. So we have these little pyramid tea, and it looks like there's nothing in there, but there is some very nice flavours in there. It smells nice too. I had once had my auntie actually told me that she hated green tea because it smelled like fish, and it does really, but it's nice. But I just love these little pyramid bags. I think they're really lovely. So I'll have one of those every once in a while. So I talked about these ones in my Arbon video. I've actually only had one of these so far because I said that I wanted to not have these constantly because they're really expensive. And that's the Arbon Essentials Herbal Tea, which is these ones here. Now these are fresh ingredients to so dandelion, peppermint leaf, parsley, elder, flower, sweet fennel, fruit, licorice root. That's all there is in those ones. And those ones just come in the little packages like they do in the Higher Living, with just the so these ones are quite nice too. You don't need to have any milk with them. I actually like milk with my tea, even though I'm not supposed to with sort of fruit ones, and but I do like a little bit of milk. Now we'll go to my other normal tea. The packaging is quite dented now. That's Yorkshire tea. And apparently it's the English are the nation of tea drinkers. I think that's correct. So this is Taylor's of Harrogate, and they're quite fancy tea bags, I think. It says a rich and refreshing classic black tea. I actually think these are really strong in flavour. bought quite a few tea bags, so, and again they come with a little Yorkshire tea. They do have quite a bite to them, but if you like strong tea, then you will absolutely love these, and I would say definitely give these a go, because it's definitely the strongest tea that I've ever had. Okay, so gone through half of them so far. We're going to get back to the normal cup of tea though, because it's been brewing for quite some time. So what I'd usually do is I would get a spoon and I would spoon this out and rinse it, but unfortunately I can't do that. So we're just going to dunk this in and out, just for ASMR purposes. This isn't what I'd usually do. Okay, so I've just squeezed that with my fingers because I like to get all the juices coming out of that bag. Basically, you can drink it just as it is. It's nice, but I do prefer the little milk in it. And as you guys know, I don't drink dairy milk. I drink soy milk, and this is the soy milk that I do use. So it's Vita Soy, the soy experts. It's Australian grown whole organic soybeans, and it's got the Calci Plus in it, so it's 50% of your daily calcium needs and also vitamin D, which is exciting. I haven't got much in here actually. So we'll put this in, and it's actually a really creamy milk. So if you're looking at trying stuff like this, because usually I never liked soy milk, excuse me, I never liked soy milk, but I tried this and it's amazing, and I wouldn't go back to any of the other ones that I tried. Oops, dropping things. So definitely this one is what I recommend if you are into soy milk. If not, just go with your dairy milk, whatever you like to use, light or full milk, and then give it a stir as well, and then we'll take a little sip. Creamy and nice, it's lovely. That's a good cup of tea. Usually I would have some biscuits with me, and I wish that I did, but I have a problem with biscuits. As soon as somebody puts biscuits in front of me, an entire packet I will consume within the 10 minutes. Generally I really love lemon biscuits. There's an African brand, well, they're made in Africa, so I presume that they're an African brand because it says that. I can't remember what they're called, I haven't had them in a long time, but they're these lemon biscuits and they're so nice, and they're probably my favourite biscuits to have. If I were to choose another type of biscuit, it would definitely be custard creams. I think they're quite divine. That's when you just dunk them into your cup of tea, and yes, the moisture is so nice. And I'm not really into chocolate biscuits. I can eat them, but I prefer, the normal biscuits. I also like Biscoffs, and they're so nice. If you've never had a Biscoff, you need to have one. They are so nice, and they're so Christmassy as well, but they're not very healthy, but they're good. Okay, on with the other ones. Now these ones here are all little ones, but they are Twinings. And I haven't tasted all of these. around here. I must have dropped the other one. A moment. Get that one there. Okay, I'll just let you guys know which other one that I have. I must have forgot that one. This one is really refreshing to have in the mornings, and that's the Twinings fruit infusion, and that's the lemon twist. And I love these little packages because they come with just enough to have for so long, and that's a nice smell too. Very nice, and that's just really nice to have without milk in the mornings. They say that you should have lemon water as well, because it cleanses. I definitely recommend those to have in the mornings. Next ones I have is the chai Twinings, and that's spicy and soothing. Its strength is light, but I do like a good chai. They come in a little things. So it's also really good about Twinings is that they actually tell you the times that you should have. So 100 degrees Celsius, or you can put it in 1 cup for you, and then typically you put it in for 3 to 4 minutes before you spoon it out, and they smell nice too. Like I'll just it's such a nice time of year to smell tea because it just reminds you of Christmas. The last one that I have is what I have if I do end up getting sick or have a cold, and that's the Twinings herbal infusions, lemon and ginger. Now you can probably get all of these anywhere in the world that obviously sells Twinings. So I think in America and Canada and across Europe you can get it. Obviously you can get it in Britain because it's Twinings of London. So these are really, really nice as well. But usually I use these if I'm sick, so I save these ones. Now if I'm going for a treat and I need something sugary, I will just have a bit of that. I will have chai tea. This is just a quick way. Basically you fill your cup up with milk and you put it in the microwave, or you can do it on the stove top. Wait till your milk gets hot, and then you spoon in about 3 tablespoons of this. It's basically all sugar, but excuse me, but it has all the lovely spices in it. So there's cinnamon and nutmeg, I think there is. So it contains no artificial colours and no artificial sweeteners. So I think somebody was saying that artificial sweeteners were actually really bad for you, like toxicated or something like that. But that is this one here. So Arcadia, let's say Arcadia. That's chai tea spice. That is nearly all gone. There's not much left in there. So nice. If you could just smell it. Maybe we need maybe we need to go to 7D. I think we can smell things and touch them. No, they don't smell as nice as the chai tea, but it's really nice. The last tea that I have to show, I'm just making sure I didn't. The other Twinings tea before I get to that one was honey and what was it? It was honey and something. It was in a red packet. I think it was just honey and tea and black tea, I think. Yeah, we'll go with honey and black tea, and that was really nice too. If I'm looking for a leaf flavour, we actually have a store here called T2 in Australia, and they make really nice tea. It's like a tea fairground, if you wanted to say that. This one isn't from T2, but there's lots of leaf teas there. And this is organic black chai. It looks like this. Let me show you this is aromatic. It's just smells so divine. And normally I would put it in this little pot here. It's really dusty. It shows how long that I've not had this, that I haven't used it. Usually I'd put it in a little tea pot like this, and inside it has this little thing in here. I think I need to get a new one actually, but it's got this little thing here where you put the tea in, and then obviously everything sort of, the flavours come out and it leaves the tea in there, so you're not drinking leaves. And you pour it in normal. If you want to add milk you can do, otherwise I got this one for Christmas last year from my mother. This was in my stocking. It's just like a little robot type thing. I think that's pretty nice. So basically you undo it and pop your tea in there, and then we dunk it inside. And it's also got a little tray as well, so I'm not sure what the tray is for actually. I think you might just put it on there like this. So I think that was a very thoughtful gift last year in my stocking. So the last thing I want to show you guys is the coffee that we use. I don't really drink coffee, but my boyfriend does, Nick, and he usually drinks this stuff here on the go, and that's Macano Classic, and this is a dark roast. He does really like the espresso one, which I think is a 12, I think it is. That's quite dark. But I also love these lids because once the coffee's done, I will tear all of this off and actually use these to put baking materials in. So that's always a plus. So I love the smell of coffee though. It smells so nice. We do have beans as well, so fresh coffee. We use an organic brand. I don't know which brand. I don't know what it's called. We don't have any at the moment, because we use just a press to get that nice coffee. And I love coffee and food as well. Baking. Coffee cake. It's really lovely. So that is the coffee that we usually get, and this one's quite expensive too. I think this is about $24 for a big one, but I usually get it when it's on sale. So that is all the tea I have to show you. I hope this was somewhat relaxing.